Hello, everybody. I'm a practicing therapist and I am also a doctoral student of psychology. Today, we're going to go over what an emotionally safe, attentive, and mature woman looks like. Somebody that is healthy for you to be in a relationship with. And this will be regardless of attachment style. This can even include dismissive avoidant individuals. It will also include anxious and also fearful avoidant. And the reason why I wanted to make this video is because a lot of individuals that come from traumatic backgrounds, they may wonder what a healthy woman looks like. What is this female that can help them understand what love is, understand that love is safe? A lot of patients that I work with, they may find that they believe that all females are X, Y, and Z because their mother was a certain way. They may feel like every woman is going to take advantage of them. They feel like they're not lovable, like the patient doesn't feel lovable, and they're afraid to connect with the opposite sex because they feel like their idea, their concept of what love is comes from a traumatic background where maybe their father was very mistreated by their mother. Maybe their father was diminished and criticized by their mother. And so the patient may feel, my patients might feel like, okay, I don't know what a safe person looks like. How do I know what this woman is? How do I know that I can be loved? And you don't want to be with somebody who mistreats you or hurts you. And I see it a lot. We all do. Anyone who's a therapist sees where people lean into emotionally unsafe and unattentive people and hurt themselves and re-traumatize themselves even more. And so I don't want you to do that. So I made the male version, emotionally safe and mature, attentive male, either before or after this, depending on which it's going to post. And that one is helpful as well. This one's a little bit curated towards females, but both works because in general, an emotionally safe person looks very similar, right? Now, the very first one is that she doesn't use your vulnerabilities against you. If you share something about yourself, she remembers them, she keeps it safe, and it's just between you and her. She doesn't throw it at you when she's mad at you. She doesn't use it to manipulate you. She doesn't use it to trick you. She doesn't use it to make you do something that she wants you to do. She doesn't do it to humiliate you. She holds it to herself, and no matter, even at the weakest times between you guys, even at the point where you guys are having a, maybe strenuous disagreement or talk, conversation, she does not throw that at you because you're important to her. And she doesn't want to hurt you, and she doesn't want to control you, and she wants to trust you. The next one is she holds herself accountable. She is okay saying, you know what? I shouldn't have done that. That was on me. I want to make sure that I never do that again. I hope that you can forgive me. She says, I want to change. I don't want to do that again. I want to be a better person. I want to do better for the relationship. She tells you these things. And it's very important that she's able to accept that relationships take two sides to make a difference, to change, to become a better person. She's willing to understand that. The next one is she's consistent with her affection, regardless of your actions. This means no overly aggressive mood swings. And if she does, because if she has a personality disorder, or maybe she's fearful avoidant, so you're seeing the black and white, hot and cold, she apologizes and is actively working on it. Because sometimes people can't always help it, or they have their own trauma, and that's okay. Depending on who you are, that might be an acceptable situation for you. But it's very important that she does apologize and she's actively working on it. That's more important. Or she doesn't use the silent treatment as a form of punishment. Now, some anxious, preoccupied females might do this because they feel like they're not... Like they may be inconsistent with their affection because they are trying to get your attention. If this is happening, call her out and bring up, hey, I noticed that you do X, Y, and Z, and it makes me feel insecure about the relationship. It makes me not comfortable and safe. What's the reason that you're doing that? Is there something that I can do to make you feel better? Are you feeling insecure? Whatever it is, try and address it before you jump to conclusions with this particular one, just because each attachment style kind of works a little bit differently. However, if she's secure, she's not going to do anything like that. With a dismissive avoidant, she may not show much affection at all in the beginning. However, as time goes on and progresses, she will be more open to show love. And so you should see that consistency, okay? The next one is she hears your concerns as needs, not criticism. This one is very, very important, okay? Regardless of attachment style, a person, female or male, but we're talking about females right now, should be able to hear your concerns as your needs. They're not criticism. They're not meaning that she's a bad person, she's a bad woman. It means that she has an opportunity to show up and make you feel better. Let's say you said, hey, I think you're a little bit needy sometimes. Sometimes I need my space and I'm not really sure how to get it, but I don't want you to feel like I don't care about you. How can we meet in the middle? She might take that as, you're cold, you're heartless, you don't care about me, you don't like me. She took it as criticism, or she took it as something negative against her. That's not necessarily healthy. And it might be very emotionally triggering for you. It might be a little bit draining for you, and it might create a more negative perspective of the relationship. However, if she says, you know what, I think you're right. I have been told that before. I've actually worked on it, but thank you for letting me know. I think that's important for me to continue to work on it. I didn't realize I was doing that. Thank you for letting me know. I'm going to definitely work on it. Right. So she appreciates that you said that, and she took it as, I want to provide for my partner. I want to meet you with your needs, right? I want to make you feel better. I want you to feel safe. And I also want to become a better person. That's how she should take it if she is attentive. Okay. The next one is that she asks directly what she needs from you, and she doesn't try to make you guess. If she's avoidant or anxious, she may struggle doing this, but at least if she's aware of it and she's trying to do it, this is a good sign. Because individuals who are insecurely attached, they may struggle with this a little bit, but it's important that at least she's trying to make that attempt, okay? And the very last one is there's progression. Regardless of her attachment style, she should make progress to connecting with you in the relationship, as well as building her self-worth, okay? So those are some of the aspects of an emotional, safe, attentive, and mature woman. I hope this video makes sense. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.